Hey, it's CJ. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Well, off camera, I switched out my party members. We have Zalbar and Johani. I got to check their equipment, so let's do that real quick. Specifically, I forgot to give her a belt, so we can go Reflex. Let's do Mind Affecting, sure. Actually, can probably need that. Awareness, Wisdom. Not really a I'm a Force user as much as like a tank. Zolbar can't use anything. Yay! All right. All right, that's fine.
What?
We just have like one major fight in the city. That's why I want to make sure we have a couple of level ups too. I don't think we've used Johani at all yet. Right? Yeah, she's only a level 6. Zalbar is a level 5. Oh, we have not used Zalbar at all. Thought we did. Okay, well, we're gonna need those level ups. Ooh, like a chest. Free money. And no one tries to stop us. Now, she's currently using 2 weapons there. I usually give her offhanded weapon. And here's the reason why I wanted to bring them. Got some lovely Jedi to talk to.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
But you want to join us instead, right? No? Okay. So, would the citizens mind if I use a grenade? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Okay, I was hoping it would damage more than just that one guy. Alright, so, like, keep an eye on her health, make sure she doesn't get one-shotted. Alright, she seems to be injured a little bit, so let's go ahead and heal her, or level her up. Great injury. Yeah, sure, why not? Eats. Alright, what's it recommend? Critical Strike. I don't think Critical Strike is that great of a choice, especially since we already have a point into Power Attack. Let's go two-handed fighting. That's what I have her doing. What's it recommend? Sure, actually, that's not too bad. Go ahead and use that. You just keep on doing what you're doing. Zalbar, what are you doing? Let's see. Go ahead and toss a grenade. I'm sure that won't infect anyone.
What?
Yeah, everyone else has got level up, so go ahead. They don't have level ups. That's a little friendly fire. I'll have to level up myself. Awareness. That's not bad. I think. We'll put a point into treat injury, and Droid really hasn't been working too well. You can use computers now too. Let's do demolitions. I'm gonna wreck it. Not bad, but let's go ahead and get that last point of dominate mind. I have no level up, nice. Oh, well, you actually need to level up for some reason, even though they're not near you. Computer use. Go tree injury. And you know what? Just keep chucking those grenades. We got a lot of them. Sure. Might as well use them. Keep an eye on Zalbar. Great injuries maxed out. Awareness. Uncanny dodge. I don't even know what that does. Contains dexterity bonus to defense even when surprised by camouflaged opponent. Even face camouflage components? Okay, so you get some grenade resistance, basically. Not bad. And some toughness. He has no armor, so it's kind of important for him. And let's focus on that Jedi. Even though there's one that's like literally trying to whack you to death. I mean, there's your Jedi you should be focusing on and not the Wookiee, but I'm not going to question his choice. Right, I really should be doing Flurry. There's like no reason not to. And I think this weaker power card attack is not that helpful.
Yes.
Ballbar's not immune to mind affecting.
You will fall!
I think we got this. Zalbar, you can participate anytime in the battle. Honey's almost down. Let's go ahead and use your level up. Strength, yeah, that's not too bad. That's fine. Powers. Android, we're not really fighting those right now, but that'll be helpful, I guess. Eventually. There we go.
What?
Got a crystal. Dark Jedi Knight robes, double bladed lightsaber, and a belt. No credits though. I guess because they didn't get the reward for defeating us. Data pad. Pistol. No lightsaber, what? Interesting. Short lightsaber. Alright. Here's where that data pad is. Remember that. Where would it be? Probably at the very end. They really didn't label these. I guess that's it. Datapad contains a detailed description of you and Bastila. It also gives a brief message. Bastila has escaped terrorists. Whoever can find those of her and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malak himself. They're automatically assuming I'm a Jedi. Alright. Never met me before, and everyone who's met me hasn't survived. Unless they interrogated the Wookiees on Kashyyyk already. Or that guy in Yavin 4. Alright. Talk to this lady.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? My name's Rane Toral. I can help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
I won't be able to sell it. I'm not a hunter.
No, but you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
What's the cost?
Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's talk about this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Yeah, I guess I'll buy it.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Could really go for the light side points. I kind of wish I had this conversation later. Sure, let's do that.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what
I assume
to
I had that
say.
much.
I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Us. Just you. Alright. I think I'm close to being maxed out, but oh yeah, let's see the 5,000. Alright. The reason why I need to keep an eye on the credits is because we have new companion to purchase, a droid. These bodies right here. And no one's questioning it. No one helped us. Here's what would happen if we try to retreat to the hangar. Also, we should definitely be allowed to like leave the town. I mean, like we have a ship, so we can just fly outside, land, then drop everyone off. My Jedi. Go wherever I want.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I go where I want. Show me respect. Why do we need authorization?
Zerka Corporation does not want the complications or expense that come with people wandering the dunes. It's too dangerous. Running this installation is
Shouldn't even
difficult
care.
enough without fools wandering around getting themselves killed by sand people.
Once we let me pass, it's my risk.
I want to let you pass. I really do. But I can't. You can't imagine how sorry I am. It's just that, and I'm sick about this, I have to swipe the gate lock with your authorization. I haven't got a choice.
Interesting. So I succeeded, but I also failed. Where do I get this authorization?
Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. They sell them for Faz's Lodge.
We know about his lodge.
Fazaz is north of the Zerka office. You'll need a hunting license to deal with him. He'll just send you to the Zerka office to get one.
Tell me about this office.
The Zerka Corporation office is in the center of Anchorhead. The protocol officer will sell you one. She might offer you other work too.
Alright.
See the Zerka office for authorization.
And let's temporarily kick her. Not a real place. Alright. What is this? A customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring off-world money to Yuka Laka? What do you have available in your shop? You are lucky to have come at this time. I have one droid ready to go. I took possession of it, an HK-47. It's a fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. It claims to understand the Sound People dialect, conveniently. It also has some armor mounts. Combat ready, perhaps? Here, I'm going to tell you about the very important quest I'm doing. I'm looking for this thing called the Star Map. I deal mostly in soup, parts, and droid maintenance. Maybe I heard a Jawa mutter something about old things. But I could have misheard. They cover very large areas when they scavenge. They aren't doing much right now. Stop them from scavenging. Again, I may have misunderstood, but I think some of their tribe mates are missing. I think they wanted help. I stay away from trouble. But if you are interested, there was a Jawa by the city gate. You'll need a droid to translate, though. Which is fine. Did a Jawa bring you this HK? No, they keep assembled or working. Okay. Most of the bring in parts. They're the occasional antique, old blasters and the like. Tatooine has a few buried secrets. Let's see what you have in stock. Not much, but I'll expect we'll be getting less stock from Zerka. Here they're having trouble with their Kashyyyk operation. See what you have. Curious if he has anything useful. He has some armor. The armor could be helpful. I don't know what I have for the droid. It's telling me still. Oh. Have anything else? What do I do? Okay, so I have some stuff for him. Nice. I can use any of this.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
I'm not familiar with that company. What else did they make?
Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Doesn't he question you about your reluctance to reveal your functions?
Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid.
Why are you keeping your information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. I am not dangerous, you bucket of bolts. That is, a restraining bolt is standard procedure to prevent a droid from wandering off, as you should know. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
Sorry, I was distracted by that pipe that was hanging in the background of your background, I guess. It's glitching through the thing. Alright, how do I know to be loyal once the restraining bolt has been removed?
Assurance.
He's glitching through
I
that.
am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Why would you assume that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well.
Go back to previous question.
Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure you, I am better utilized elsewhere.
I mean, you're not really doing anything else at the moment. Outline your functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Objection.
Sell yourself.
Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat.
How would you be better than an armored battle droid?
Disclosure. Finesse. Battle droids hold battlefields. I'm capable of eliminating a very specific type of target.
That kind of sounds like an assassin.
Retraction. droids built for such a function face strict regulation and often have unique difficulties with previous owners. Objection. My former owners are indeed alive, or at least I believe so, not having access to my memory. I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid. Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me.
That's not very convincing.
Request. Please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Do you truly wish my price to be doubled?
I'm gonna try to get a discount actually, but do you translate? I understand most languages well enough.
Extrapolation. Intuitive language comprehension? That would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on a far more frequent basis than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions.
Alright, I'll see about purchasing you.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does he know you talked to about him like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Alright, he really wants to be purchased. Make his dreams come true. We offer a trade.
Sure.
Alright, let's talk about him. Of course, let's just say that every function I've tested has performed perfectly. Those that I could find, anyway. You don't seem to know much about it. The unit is a little bit uncooperative. You get that way when they go too long without a memory wipe. You can leave it alone if you find its mannerism amusing. Might be a little eccentric, but it's stable. Why haven't you wiped its memory? I would have, but I can't seem to access the inner circuits. Definitely built for security and built to last. At any rate, it claims it wouldn't have access to its memory core anyway. Could be telling the truth, it's hard to say. What functions have you tested? I haven't examined its programming, but I made some observations. It was obviously protocol and translation skills, including Sand People dialects, apparently. Surprisingly, it also handles weapons exceptionally. I haven't say it's seen combat, but it wouldn't tell. Separate thing, it needs to sell itself better. 2 moisture farmers have been in, but it just stood there. I mean, moisture farmers might have to defend against Sand People, so I don't see why I wouldn't want to join them. What does HK-47 designation mean? Haven't a clue. But it doesn't match any protocol or utility standard. I assume it's a retired model. I'll tell you, ask the thing yourself, but it's pretty stubborn. Quality construction, though. Where'd you get this thing? I acquired the droid from a friend that manages an off-world Zerka warehouse. It was in trade for a debt he owed. He said no one would miss it. Might have been a surplus. It doesn't look like it was Zerka made, though. Could have been lying about that, though. So, not him necessarily, but the person who sold it to him or gave it to him as a relief of debt. Alright. I'm interested. Talk price. Very solid machine, in good shape. 5,000 credits? That's too much. Could I convince you to lower it a little bit? 4,000, not a credit less. That's still a bit much. I still can't pay that. I'm not interested. Well, then we are done talking about it. I can't go lower than that. Alright, goodbye. Of course, remember, you will not find another droid like that one I'm selling. We'll come back. But when we do, I think his price will be automatically set at 4,000. So we'll add mission back. You're all dead ends. Swoop track. I don't think it had anything important. Guessing that goes to somewhere underground. Had an invisible wall there. Not sure why. That's the swoop race. I don't think there's anything important in there. I don't bother with the swoop racing, although that could be a good way to earn extra credits. You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They are interested in listening to me, and I doubt they'll even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Okay. Hello.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Okay, can we talk about Kashyyyk for a second? What's about the Zerka Corporation?
Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
Alright, I want to talk about Kashyyyk. Not any of the other planets of the galaxy, just Kashyyyk.
I'm sorry, but day-to-day operations of Zerka Corporation outposts are fully regionalized. I have no information on Kashyyyk.
It is very convenient if one branch is charged with misconduct.
I'm sorry. I'll have to direct you to our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
May I ask what your operations here on Tatooine are doing? Even though I think I already talked to the guy in the docking bay about that.
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please.
I like this too much. Why the secrets? Company stuck you here. Tell me.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I'll have to refer you to the... For your... Certain.
Even force restraint.
Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive. It's all fairly obvious. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
Expecting substandard.
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Does this mean you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sand crawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Alright.
Very well.
Anything out of the ordinary happening? Looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
I'd leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Can't believe he got a job, though. They fired him?
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
So he's dead?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
I'm surprised they actually had any attempts at all. So all your workers are expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
I mean, it sounds like you could just get fired anyway. Like, what if they decide not to pull you all out and just leave you here on the planet with, like, no resources? Is there any type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
No, you're just gonna stand here all day. Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
No desire to mistakenly associate with the losing side, hmm?
Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary.
Anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message. Very well.
What if I like offered to rescue Griff? I guess I kind of did, but they said there wasn't a reward. All right, talk about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
A lot of people leaving the city?
With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them.
Why do I need it?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for
There
loss
should be
of
no
life on
legal
the dunes.
concerns.
It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because they want to sell these. They make money off people trying to leave the city. Even though we have a ship, we can literally just fly, so there's no point. Also don't know why they don't just use their ships to destroy the villages, but anyway. Have there been a lot of people leaving the city?
With the downturn in mining, people... The last license
about that.
issued... She also...
Alright. Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why not their heads? I mean, what if we just disarm them and let them live?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
I guess you already know which one's his. Sure, let's do this.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Alright.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
I'm not sure what happens if we attempt to leave without completing the quest. Maybe she would tell the docking crew to like log down our ship or something. Yes, what is it? This is about mining or sand people. You go to the Zerka officers. I just manage the storehouse. Ask about bounties. Not my affair. When a hunt for Zerka Corporation, you talk to the protocol officer. Anything out of the ordinary happening? Is that a coy way of referring to the terrorists going down? You don't want my views on that. What are your opinions on Taurus? You know what? At least the Sith seem to make things happen. How old is the Republic? 15,000 years? It's stagnant. Okay, yeah, so he's pro-Sith. Every year, ships get a little faster, droids get a little smarter, and people get a little fatter. That's about it for progress. Talk about the Republic? I suspect I do just as much grunt labor under them as I do now. They'll at least shake things up. Even if it means deaths of innocents. Nobody's innocent once their mothers left the room. That's just my view. Okay, what about local events? Don't care about them. I stay in the Zerko compound. We could be in a pleasant world for all I care, or no. Oh, sorry, he's been outside in a while. Alright. This mostly is Zerka provisions and supplies, not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. Ooh, life support pack. Let's definitely take those. Okay, thermal detonator. Ooh, fancy. Two of those. 20,000 or 2,000 credits. Sorry, 20,000. Yeah, not playing that. Powered battle arm gives you strength. Okay. I'm curious what some of these things look like, but I'm never gonna buy them. All right. Out of curiosity, is there anything I can sell? Have like an extra red crystal. Pistols? Probably not. Use a couple grenades. What about the data pad we got? We sell any of these data pads? Probably not. Or at least not get any money from them. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, in the next episode we will, actually, can we talk to Mission about Griff?
Hey there. What? Talk? What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters.
We'll get him back.
I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
Alright. Oh, yeah, this guy. Don't you believe a word that Zerka Corporation said in there? There's always a peaceful solution to the conflict. They're just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Is this about Zerka wanting the Sand People chieftain killed? So you are the killer that they hired. Just gonna go walk out there and wipe them out? I expect no less of them. Sand People aren't animals. I've watched them. They are intelligent. It must be a peaceful way to stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try it, of course. Can't leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. You like give us money to like help pay for our expenses of trying to find a peaceful solution? They have killed people. Yes, they have. Zerka Corporation deployed numerous giant sand crawlers to tear up the desert with ion shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? The Sand People, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk it out. Conservationist. Okay, that's I think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know words. What are you suggesting? Why hasn't anyone tried talking to them? Oh, what would you suggest? See what he wants. Communication. We could just speak to them. But they don't talk, at least not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with the real translator droid, not the old protocol scrap heaps walking around. We'd have a capable droid, even though I just met one. They're pretty rare, even in a well-stocked world. I'm sure I've heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here in Tatooine. Sure, I've heard Yukalaka say that it can speak Sand people dialect. Although he'd say rust is gold and can make money. With the droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert ropes as disguise, you can get into their enclave. Okay, so we're gonna have to at least kill some of them to get the robes, right? I suppose you could take them off of the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. We're in our party and you will. Plus you'd have to explain why you killed their warriors if you were trying to make peace, but I suppose there is no way. And where is his enclave? But it's no secret where they are. Attacks get worse the further southwest in the Dune Sea you go. Then people die on both sides. Maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Circular keeps saying. They just start shooting again. Fighting won't stop until they're all dead. Or until Zerka leave. No one is likely as the other. The way things are going. What do I know? He disappears, never to be seen again. Or give us money to help solve this problem. Alright. Now that I have a license, I can go in here. Hunting Lodge. Well, a new face. Come to test your skills in the endless dunes of Tatooine. Okay, this world is not much, but it seems to be meanest predators on this side of the Galactic Rim, a hunter's paradise. But it does have the meanest predators this side of the Galactic Rim. Alright, I have something to sell you. I see, that's the biggest desert wraith gold plate I've seen in the season. Whoever got that was a skilled hunter. I'll give you a premium price for that one. I have a buyer that would put in a special request. Does 500 credits sound fair? Yep. Thought it would. You have anything else to sell? Anything to sell or trade? Might have something. Wouldn't be much of a lodge if I couldn't keep the hunter stocked. Alright, not much. A limited amount of these. Advanced medkits. Infinite of those. Alright. That's Pazak player. Let's talk to this guy.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
I'm just looking to ask a few questions.
Everyone's looking for something. I suppose one of us should get it. Ask away.
Who knows this planet best?
Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the Sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though.
Maybe send them with anything odd.
Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you.
Where'd this happen?
I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough.
Wow, Jawas.
Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh?
I want to ask who you are and what it is you do.
Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't.
Where's the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
You want battle droids? Is that sporting?
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Don't you need to take more kills to keep your droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
How long you been at this?
Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith dreadnought?
Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
You go on your wife about a lot. You go on about your wife a lot. What's the deal?
She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me.
And tell me about the other hunters.
Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever.
What are you suggesting?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all.
And about the other hunters?
Dorak is reasonable. Comad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information about the other guys. I don't really talk to him much.
Alright, that's it.
Fine, whatever you want. Good hunting.
Oh, that's right, there was other guys. Haha, boys. It talked to me. What do you want, Humi? You tell him, Grook. Snort. What if I wanted advice? Sure, you're very smart. What? You're trying to get my secrets, I bet. Can you talk way too fast? Yeah, you got nothing, Snort. Ask what you do? Are you good? Oh, I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Oh, we're the best among everybody, but not for you. Hunters know more than anybody. Yeah, you can go learn the dunes yourself. Then maybe you're tough enough to... Okay. Shut up, stupid. Why don't you let him speak? Are you deaf? Because he's stupid. He talks too much. Leave us alone now. Not stupid, you're stupid.
Aw, jeez. I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
You're the stupid one, not me. I'm too stupid to even know you were stupid. No, you're the stupid one, stupid. You're so stupid, everyone see you and say, look at stupid. Shut up, stupid Snort. They fight each other? Fine, I'll just leave. Hoping they fight each other, but apparently not. Alright, what about this guy?
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt desert raid. I don't babysit.
It's just as well, you probably couldn't teach me anything.
Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right, what do you want?
Here's the plan at best.
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
And what do you do?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Sounds like fun. What can you tell me about the hunters?
I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
What makes you say that?
Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there.
They're like literally all saying the Gamorreans are dangerous, but no one seems to care. You been at this a long time?
I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet.
What do you want to learn?
There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Komad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn.
Where's the best hunting?
If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there.
Why are there fewer raid?
It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
Who uses battle droids?
That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see.
And to be fair though, the Sand people attack people, so it makes sense that they'd be battle droids.
If that's what you want, I'm not sure what you hope.
Alright. Bye.
Good hunting.
Yes, is there something you wish, human? Just a few questions, if that's alright. I see no harm in it. There are hours yet before I set out, dunes. Who knows the plan best? No one that will return your questions. Truly know the dunes, you have to live there, as the Sand people do. Only they truly explore the land, but they attack without debate. If you see them at all. You seen them with anything odd? Sand people carry nothing but weapons and bloodlust. Then the outsiders are invaders to be repelled. Once or twice, however, I have seen them emerge from the older ruins with sacks and other containers. Always been driven off, and if I examine the site later, there's nothing left. What kind of ruins are they? Where are they? They were old storehouses of some kind, but you couldn't find them now, even. And covers it. The only ones who would know are the Sand people, and you'd have to take it by force. Finding their encampment is easy enough. Walk south until you're attacked. What about Jawas? Jawas may know the land as well, are more interested in trading than talking. They scavenge. The language is difficult, but if you could get anything more than the price of a droid out of them, I'll be impressed. And who are you? I am Kumid Fortuna, a hunter and member of this lodge. It's not the life for everyone, but I am content. How long have you been at this? Decade? 2? I don't enslave myself to time, human. There's a day and there's a night. You don't really know anymore? Tatooine will not change in my lifetime. Why bother trying to keep up with the rolling? Where's the best hunting? Best hunting is wherever the best hunter is. It's a trite answer, human, but the only one I can give. It depends on what you seek. Raids are plentiful and are the spoils of the sport hunters. Dragons appear only to the true hunter. Patience is key. Great dragons hunt alone. They praise whatever catch their attention. Dragons are rare? Are they dangerous? They're both rare and dangerous, and an honor to hunt. If you survive, you are blessed and favored. Respect them. Some tried to lessen the risk by mass hunting with battle droid. I'd rather hunt solo, taking risk as my own. Who uses battle droids? I'll not speak of it while they live. It's their shame to admit or hide. They know the effect it has. Perhaps they would kill so many raid that they also kill the hunt. After that, perhaps the solo hunters will still prosper. Tell me about the other hunters. Perhaps not as much as you'd learn from speaking to them yourself, even if they tell you nothing. Most obvious are the Gamorreans. However, Grook and his crew are not the best company. They hunt, but often come back with the salvage instead of the hides and fur. I think their prey walks upright. Are the guards say something about that? The dunes are far from the reach of their blasters. Besides, Grook spends his money in the company store. Okay. Most likely the bar. What about the other hunters? Put simply, Dork Quinn is honorable, Tanis Ven is not so much, but I have no real quarrel with him. Alright, I think that's it. Alright. Now they got all their backstories, it's about an hour. In the next episode, we'll buy HK for a significant discount, hopefully. And then we'll actually go outside. We'll probably not visit those, but we'll see. Anyway, if you like this episode, stay tuned for next one. I'm TJ, and I'll see you next time.